What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. My name is Splat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and continue to lose faith in my intelligence and ability to play games. I have no faith left at this point. I have no faith left. That last map was the chosen one, and I screwed it up doing something dumb. I don't really know what to tell you right there. Don't really know what to tell you. Like, I wish I hadn't. I regret it deeply. But like, I was just hoping that the thing I knew was going to happen was not going to happen while I was clearing. And it would have been so easy just to drop a wall right there. It would have been so easy, and yet I was like, but I'm clearing to the west, though. I'm clearing to the west, though. So we're going to be a little bit more careful about probing the edges of the map this time around, since apparently that triggers, like, never-ending attacks on your wall regardless of day. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I can't tell you 100% that's what happened, but I think when you start to clear to the edge of the map and you start to get to, like, the side, it just starts triggering attacks non-stop along some portion of your base. And so I've got to account for that. I actually didn't know that was going to happen, and we ended up being kind of underprepared for it. This map is interesting. There's space. We lack wood, so I'm going to have to push over to there pretty fast. But, like, I think it's playable. Like, some of the maps in this game are 100%, like, not playable. Just don't bother, re-roll them. For example, I had a map on stream where there was no iron anywhere but the outer fringes of the map. Like, literally, I'm not even making this up. This is not an exaggeration. All of the iron was within like 10 feet of the edge of the map, and there was nothing in all of this space right here, so I cleared the entire map, and by day 60, I was like, where is the iron? And when I got to the edge of the map, all the iron mines were along the exact edge of the map, and so like that map, I would have just re-rolled that at the beginning and not played it, because that's not winnable. Like, you need iron in some kind of achievable location for the player. I do think map generation is 100% the weakest aspect of this game. I think this game really struggles with its random map generation, and so, you know, it needs work. The map generation, it can be horrifically bad, or it can be horrifically good. It just kind of depends. I'm going to leave him over there. These two can start gathering experience by killing zombies. We don't really have a lot of directions to expand in, but I don't think that's going to matter. We have two mayors here. We have hunters' cottages and fishermen cottages. They're both +3 food surpluses. It just kind of depends. Or they're +3 to poo. For poo, +3 to poo. They're +3 to food generation. Sorry. So this is gonna depend if you're on a map that has like a lot of extra water. I didn't get a good look at the map, and it grays everything out, so I can't look at the map right now either. But I didn't see a lot of water, so I'm going to go with the hunting cottage. I didn't see a lot of water. I could be wrong, but I didn't see any, so hope for the best. Make use of it. We can get 11 wood right there. Oh, that's so annoying. I want that right there. Why won't that fit right there? Select a free area. Damn. Okay, that sucks. That sucks big time. But we gotta do what we gotta do, I guess. Put in the food right there so we can continue expanding out our food supply. You shoot individuals who are going to try and sneak through and cause problems for us. They're gonna start gathering their veteran experience right now. God, I can't believe I lost that last game. That was just like deep regrets. Like, I was sitting around after that game with just my head in my hands and like REM just being like, everybody hurts. Like all day, man. It's the worst. Because then you sit there and you can see the YouTube comments in your head too. You can see them. You're like, oh, man, they're going to eat me alive for this one. They are going to go after... It's going to be vicious. They are going to go after me nasty on that one. Ah, well. Is what it is. If I hadn't gotten used to wearing down the enamel on people's teeth, I wouldn't be a YouTuber. I'm pretty used to it by now. I don't like this pinch point right here. In fact, I don't like this map very much. It's going to depend where the choke point is up here. It really is. It's going to kind of depend where we can fit in a choke point up there, but... Let's get some pylons in. We'll have those start sort of developing out and doing their thing. You guys continue pushing zombies in this direction. Hopefully you don't get any nasty ones. Ooh, there's iron right there. Yeah, that is a temptation. That is a temptation. That's a big time temptation. I don't know how I feel about that. Keep going this way. Keep going this way. We have food to play around with now, and so we got a little bit of money, a little bit of FUD. As soon as that goes down, we'll build a few more houses. I probably want to get stone generation up and running. I'll probably try to push... I don't know. I'll take a look over there. I don't like this map nearly as much as the last one. The last one had its issues, but, I mean, we survived the hardest part of that campaign, which is why it's so sad that I dropped the ball and ruined it. We've got a really good spot for stone generation right there. I'm going to put you right here. And then what I'm going to have you do is kind of just patrol. See if anything sneaks through. I virtually guarantee you they're going to try. It looks like we're clear over here. So what I would suggest is we just leave one archer right there. We're going to bring her back up to help him police this area, because I can see what the zombies are going to do already. They're going to try and come down this way, and they're going to sweep. The game looks for potential sight lines for your characters and tries to kill them based on those sight lines. I've got no food. No food. Luckily enough, we do have workers. However, our wood supply is straight gangster doo-doo. And so I need to get to these trees right here about as fast as I can if I want this to work. If we can't get over there, we're just wasting time right now. We're not really accomplishing anything. I will take a Tesla tower, and let's drop that right there. That'll hopefully get us 2 more supplies. 2 more supplies. You just go stand right there. You do the patrolling over to here. And we'll just keep an eye on them. Because, yeah, I had a feeling they were going to try and do this. I had a feeling. I wonder if soldiers are better now that they have veteran status. I kind of want to play around with soldiers on this playthrough and see what happens. Like, in general, you don't want to use soldiers. They're food inefficient. It's better just to spam rangers. But I may make a couple and just see how good they get when they get their veterans rewards to see if there's been, like, a turnabout on that particular class of fighter. It might work out for us. The other thing we need is I need this to go down, like, right this second. A 13 wood spot would be great. I'll take it. It's a little risky to put it right there, but I'm going to do it anyways. It's a little risky to put it right there, but I'm going to do it anyways. Oh, I'm going to get myself into trouble right here. I can tell already. That is a considerably large horde in a spot where I do not want a considerably large horde. I don't like having hordes that size right there. 18 food from that one. And I'll try and push this up and around as time goes along. It's a good thing we got that bonus, because frankly, with the way the map's laid out, I do think we're going to have trouble over here. I do think we're going to struggle a tiny little itty-bitty baby tiny bit. That's going to give me enough food to do a few more houses, but not enough to really do what I want. We're also lacking in workers because of that food shortage. Ew. Push this way. What's over here? Except for a zombie. Is it okay? You go over there. Continue doing what it is that you do. I'm just going to kind of casually clear this area as much as possible. If I can get her veteran status, that would help out a lot. I don't want to get them into too many fights, though, over here. If they get into a few too many fights, it's going to be trouble. I need to expand out my food supply, like, right this minute. So let's get some pylons down. We're a little bit topped off on money at the moment, and so that's going to continue to be a problem too. You keep shooting. Go check over here and make sure we don't have any zombies trying to sneak through on that fisherman's hut. In fact, we do, because I know this game. I know this game. That's why I can't beat this game, is because I understand its cruelty. I'm well aware of what it's going to try to do most of the time. It's just sometimes I prepare for that factor, and sometimes I don't. If clearing goes well over here, hopefully we can find our way out and get a choke point. Squeeze this way slightly, help him out, just in case. We might need to push a few more rounds out. And then if I can get another food hut right there, that'd be great. And if I could get another wood chopping hut right there, that would also be Excelsior. And then on this side, in this little dead area back here, I'm going to put in a power plant right there. And you just keep doing your thing. Keep encouraging them to split off and come after you rather than coming after him. You duck back this way for a minute. There's one zombie coming through that way, so we'll try to keep an eye on him. You help her out for a second, and then you go over here and deal with him. Fall back. If they're not going after our supplies, I don't care. Do what you gotta do, because if we don't get this horde out of the way, we can't expand to the north. And frankly, the north actually has some really nice area that I want. Property that I feel like it would be... Oh, shit. That's a lot of zombies. Okay. Well... I don't like how it's looking right now. I really don't. But... I suppose keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Once she hits veteran, this will be a little bit easier. And I think the same thing can be said for him, too. Maybe push with him and then reinforce with her, possibly. Yeah, I was going to say, if she can bust a couple shots at dudes that are along the edge, I think it'll work out better for us. The only thing I can see going wrong right now is if we pull a special infected this early. If we pull a special infected, that's going to be... It's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad. How many workers do I have for right now? Enough. Give me a stone quarry. Those are all going to be 4s. I wonder if they nerfed stone quarries. Because I feel like that position right there would have given me 6 or 7 before. Like 5 or 6 at the minimum. 4 seems really light for that right there because I used to look for corners. Corners were what I liked. Corners are what I desired. Get that down. Once that's down, we're going to start working towards a soldier center so that we can start working on reinforcing some of these troops and pushing northwards. Alright, let's stay on task here. He's getting a tiny bit overwhelmed, so pull back slightly and keep busting shots at him. He will hit veteran status pretty soon. Not like mega soon. Fall back over to here. They are your responsibility now. Actually, it seems like they just want him. Seems like they just want him. Well, that's alright. I can live with that. That worked out okay right there to where the zombies didn't get through. He's at 60%. She is at 80%. Good. Fantastic. That's what I like to see. So our stone is up and ready to go. Unfortunately, I don't really have much that I can do for right now that's going to be satisfactory. I can drop a temporary food spot right there until we clear out this area and we can replace it. But it's a half measure. It's not something that I want to do. It's something that's born of pure lack of food desperation. We're going to have to kind of hunt the way that we hunt out here. Keep shooting. The sooner you guys hit veteran, the more useful you will be to me. Oh, good. He shot the one that was actually not being shot. Fantastic. Good. We've actually managed, if you remember, they were right here, so we've pushed them back slightly by about 1.5 inches on screen, which is great. How are you guys doing on your veteran statuses? How many zombies have each of you killed? Some. Not a lot, but enough. That's going to take us roughly an entire day to get enough stone to do what I want to do for right now, which is a bummer. A big-time bummer. Is there anything else I can do with 20 wood? We're maxed out on wood, so I'm looking for options right now, things I can play around with in order to, like, front load for the future. And if I can't really do anything else, there's my hiccup of the day, in case you're wondering about it. That might be a terrible miscalculation, but it fits, so I sits. It fits, so I sits. You guys... keep pulling. Oh, shit. You go down there and handle him. Go down here and shoot this dude. Yep, put him down. Put him down, clown. There you go. So I'll put you back up here. I want you to fall back ever so slightly. I do wish there was a kite mode for your characters where they would fall back ever so slightly if they start to get overwhelmed. So basically like their attack move. But if they start to take damage, they fall back by, like, I don't know, whatever the developers set is like the logical distance, I guess. I might have done it, but we've got a veteran now, so maybe it'll be okay. I think the veteran's going to do alright. Go get him real fast, and I may have bitten off more than I can chew here. May have. Nah, veteran seems to be doing okay. Veteran seems to be alright. Food buildings are down. So continue with more houses. And we have lots and lots of space. Say what you will about this map, but we have a decent amount of space for houses. And that is a factor that has made me very happy. I will save that for farming right there. Where do I want this to go, though? I mean, either way, that's the rest of our food, so... that'll do right there. It gives me 10 more workers to play around with, and we're front-loaded on energy, which is great. So in just a minute, we're going to try and get... oh, it takes... that's a warehouse. Never mind, I don't need a warehouse. I was going to say, I would swear to God... I would swear up and down that it costs 20 stone for a soldier center. There's our soldier center. I will drop the soldier center over here, actually. I was going to put it over there, but I'm going to put like a... I'm going to need space for a bank. I'll probably try and put a bank in right there. Market-wise, I don't know what I'm going to do with the market. The market may not be perfectly placed in the future. It may not be. I want to see what happens when he hits veteran status. That's what I want to know. That's my #1 question for right now, is how is his veteran status going to affect our playthrough? And how good is it going to make him? Because if it like doubles or like triples his fire speed, and he just becomes like the ultimate warrior over here, that would be my favorite. There you go. Get a few more so that you can hit veteran. I still am not seeing a choke point over here. I am not seeing a choke point at all. And that has me slightly terrified. Fall back this way, stop him from doing the diabolical thing that he's currently contemplating doing. And he will be your veteran reward. So now we have a gold-plated soldier up here. Fire rate is 2.5 faster. So yeah, it definitely makes him better. And his damage went up. Ooh, we might want to consider soldiers then. Their veteran upgrade looks like it is head and shoulders above what we were getting out of some of our other characters. In fact, he's almost capable of killing off hordes by himself at this point. There's another one right there trying to sneak through. I'm going to have to scout, though. I'm going to have to scout. So, Soldiers Center is done. Good. More soldiers. As many as you can give me. Soldiers all day, every day. Just get in there and pop it for a player, I guess. We got a block off right there, so that's a choke point that seems to be manageable. I don't really see a whole lot over here, though. We're starting to get outside the range where he can reinforce and help out, though, if an enemy tries to sneak in right there. You push just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. As soon as these soldiers are all done, we'll start sending them out to clear in this direction. And then we need one more pylon off and over here. Another pylon right there would not be a bad choice. And then we'll probably want to start contemplating what we want to do. I got to put in a fisherman's hut over here is the big thing. If I don't put in a fisherman's hut, we got some pretty scandalous issues. You go up here and help, start getting your veteran bonus. You're probably not going to be able to score kills as fast as she is, but hopefully you'll eke out a kill here and eke out a kill there. Like Eek the Cat. Man, ain't nobody remember Eek the Cat. See, me and Eek the Cat are down. That's why. I remember Eek the Cat. I never forgot them. Saturday morning cartoons were life to me. They were life to me. Actually, we may be golden over here. If that's actually a pinch point right there, we may be solid. I was a little worried about this map, but that actually looks okay. That looks workable. So, let's drop another fisherman's hut over here just because I'm hurting for food. And, like, badly. You guys fall back over here and go get him. Thank you. Please just shoot him. They need to fix that part of the pathfinding too, where they like slow down. Basically, they need to make it so that when you tell them to attack something and it's moving in the opposite direction, they move slightly inside their own range. Otherwise, what happens is you saw it right there, they get stuck in the run animation and they just keep running forever. And so, just something to keep an eye on for the developers, something that needs a slight change. A couple of archers over here, but with the veteran with them, I think we'll be alright. I'm going to keep farting out archers about the fastest rate I possibly can, because I can't really do much else right now anyways. That pylon is down. Let's put another one right there. And so long as they are able to keep on pushing, I think we'll be alright. We just got to find where the choke point is over here. It's kind of one of those how many licks does it take to get to the center moments. Like how many Zeds we got to kill before we can hit that over there. Dude, these veteran archers are what's up. I hope these guys are leveling up quickly. Although my guess is that the person that fires fastest is actually going to, or the one that fires fastest is probably going to soak up most of the XP. Push that way for a minute. I don't actually think they're going to spawn over there. You shoot. God, he's two-shotting zombies now. That's great. That is great. That might have been the help that players need to get through that last wave right there, because that actually makes soldiers a lot more useful. I'm kind of wondering if Titans get veteran status now, too. Dude, veteran Titans. How dope is that going to be? I can't wait. You know, I'm just going to keep it simple over here. I'm going to keep it simple. And we're going to go like that right there. Like, I could make it more complicated, and I could have made it like a V and then cleared all that out, but I just don't care right now. We're in the early game, and all I really care about for the moment is clearing whatever zombies I can out of this region. Oh, there's just so many up here. There's just so many. I am very worried about the first wave. I think I can get walls in everywhere but this north side. And if this north side ends up having some weird problems, I may have to use some creative measures in order to make this work. I may have to be a little bit odd about how things happen. I want that corner over there. I don't know what's in said corner, but I want it. Because I'm greedy. Yep, kill them off. Hopefully some of our defensive rangers will end up with, oh my god, it is a dead end. That makes me so happy. I'd be so upset if I was the zombies right now. I'd be straight PJ Salt all day long. I'll be like salty as I was after the last episode. I'll put it like that. You guys have no idea. Like, I had to go take a minute off after that last episode because, like, it was my fault. It was my fault. Like, there was nobody to blame on that one except for me just being dumb. And I was just like, oh, good lord. That's what happens when you cut corners in this game, man. It does punish. This game will punish you for cutting corners. And I cut a corner right there because in the past I've been able to cut corners and it's bought me a bunch of time and it's made my life easier. That time the game did not let me cut corners. It did not let me cut corners at all. But I'm bounced back though. I've got a smile on my lips again, which is good. I'm all right now. I just had to go and have myself a nice cry in the corner. Had to have a nice cry. So we've got a really solid pinch point over here if we can get to it. If we can get to it. I will probably wall it off right there. And that might be all the space that we need to take for the entire game. I'm not going to, like, gamble on that. I'm not going to sit down and be like, this is the way that it is. 100. But I will tell you, that's looking pretty good to me. It's looking pretty good to me. Keep mashing in houses. We've cleared out all the zombies over here as far as I know. So we should be safe, I think. I don't think we'll have too much to worry about. They got hordes down there that they got to worry about. Once we get this cleared on this side, I think the only place that I can feasibly build a wall right now is going to be over here. And I think that looks like the spot right there. So I'll do something like that. In general, I try not to do curved walls because it makes the zombies pool up in weird ways. Weird, annoying, obnoxious ways where they like deal more damage to one spot than another. But it's the way that it goes sometimes. That's going to drop in the workers that I need in order to... Here, you guys help out over here. Put in a couple archers right here, and you guys just kill off because I'm going to need to push a little bit further down right here. Otherwise, I'm not going to have the space to build the wall that I want to build. And I want to build the wall that the Nerd Castle deserves. After that last loss, I feel like I owe you guys. That was basically me throwing away a playthrough, just being dumb. And that's the worst part that I got to live with, is that it's upsetting when I do stuff like that. It really does bum me out. I don't like that placement, and it's not going to let me put one further down the line anyway, so we might as well get the 14 food spot right there. I'm going to put that right there, and then, well, we definitely have walls to build. You guys keep working on your veteran status. Oh, we got runny zombies. There we go. Yep, we got some runny zombies up in here. Getting a little closer to the edge of the map, so they're going to start to punish for that. I wonder if they get more XP for killing the runny ones, though. I'm sort of curious if they do. We got a Zed right there. Kill him off. That one's going to stop just right there. I need pylons out this way, so please, 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 give me pylons. We'll see how those go, and I'll use the excess time to finish off what I'm going to finish off down here. These guys are all moving along. Move forward. Not a lot, just a little. And then we'll see where this... Shit, I'm going to need 2 more pylons down here. I don't know if I agree with that or not. But for the moment, we wait. For the moment, we wait. We don't really have much else to do. Industrial-wise, we need 40 wood. I'm going to let that stack up then, and we'll have that happen. My name is Splattercat. This is the end of the episode. Bouncing back from a tough loss. But, you know, it is what it is. I will see you all next time. Thank you for stopping on in. Bye, everybody.